Hey guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. In my last vlog, I had posted on our way to Pearl Valley and how we spent almost half the day at our lunch destination. Today, I'm going to show you how our Pearl Valley journey went. And after we reached Pearl Valley, these are a few steeper steps that we had to climb down before we could start our trek. So if you're thinking that this is the trek, no, it's not. We're still on the way, and on the way both the sides are filled with greenery and it kind of gives like a very forest kind of vibes. And there's also the spot to sit, which is not very useful when you're going down, but oh, trust me, when you're climbing back up, this is the spot that you would be looking for sure. So these steps have led us to a place where there is a small stream of water. I cannot call it exactly as a waterfall because it's just a small stream of water, and this water is coming down to a small pond that has been created, and it looks beautiful at its best because it has a rocky background behind and it does give a very aesthetic look. And it was a little crowded here. Half of the crowd is just our group there, but yeah, we decided that before it gets too dark, because we already reached the place late, we would first go on for our trek and then get back to the spot. And our trek begins when literally the whole crowd is just moving back to their homes after the trek. We decided to be different and we began our trek. So as we started walking in, it was a rocky place. At first it seemed easy because they just plain land, and this is just a small pathway that is provided for us to walk. Like you can see, down is a little steepy kind of an area which is really rocky. Anyways, we had small children with us who stayed back at the pond because it's not safe for them to join us, but a little older children did join us, of course with us having an eye on them. The plants were a little pricky, and by the time the trek was done, I did have a few scratches on my hands, though I wore full sleeves. So as we started moving into the interiors of the place, it was no longer just rocky paths, it had more than that. There were roots of trees that were really huge passing in between the way, and there were really big rocks that we had to move ahead with. It is very easy if you're a person who has regular physical fitness. If not, if you're a person like me, you start panting very soon, which I was. And I'm a person who is having extreme fear to height, and as we started moving in, the kind of steepness that was on my left side was getting higher and higher, and I was scared, but with the right support system, which were my cousins, and I was still managing it. Of course, there were my niece and nephews who have now grown up to my height, and even some even taller, so they were there with me too. On the way, there are many tiny routes, and we were kind of lost because there's nothing called a route map or something that we have to follow. So it's just follow your instinct, and if you feel lost, please don't go in as much as possible. Just try to follow the path back out. So we kind of had a small idea of where we're going because one of my cousins have already been here before. So that's why we decided to explore and move in a little more. We finally found another pond. We were expecting more like a waterfall, but this was nothing close to a waterfall. But yeah, after so much of walking, we just decided to settle for whatever we found. So a few of us decided to stay back and rest here when there were 2 or 3 of my cousins who decided to just go in and see if they could catch any glimpse of waterfall nearby, which to our disappointment was not found. So we just decided to go down near the pond and see what we can, and we did. We all got down, we took a group picture together, and we decided to get back as it was slowly starting to get dark. Anyhow, our trek has come to an end, and now we're going back to the pond since we did not spend much time over there. Anyways, to be very honest, this trek was nice as we could chit chat a little bit with each other, but I would not exactly call it what I expected it to be like. There is a slight disappointment in me. So by the time we came down to the pond, there was nobody else except for our family. So we decided to make some fun and chill out. And in this water, there are guppy fishes. And if you don't know what a guppy fish is, you put your legs inside the water. Guppy fishes are known to come in and clean your dead cells on the skin. It's very ticklish, especially like when you put your leg inside a pond. There are around thousands of fishes inside that would come in, all swim all together and attack your feet, which is very ticklish. So if you're a person who gets really ticklish, you know what your reaction is going to be. However, this is a free way to get your feet cleaned. As the day came to an end, we all got into our respective cars, said our goodbyes with the hope that we will be meeting again very soon for another get together or an adventure like this, which would be a little more exciting, I hope so. Until then, a big goodbye to all of you. If you like the video, please do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel, and goodbye until the next time.